So in this lecture, I like to talk about evaluating logarithmic expressions. So let's say I have log base 2, 8, and we want to know what this equals. So what I can do is I can rewrite my equation in exponential form. And I do that by starting with the 2. So I'm just going to write 2, and then we move on to the x. So I'm going to say 2 to the x, and then we're going to end up at 8. So now I'm going to write 8. So this equation reads 2 to the what power gives me 8. And intuitively, we know x would be 3 because 2 to the third power equals 2 times 2 times 2, which is just going to be equal to 8. Let's do another problem. So in this problem, we have log base 2, 16. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to rewrite my equation. Log base 2, 16 equals x. Let's put it in exponential form. So we're going to start with the 2. So let's say 2 to the x is going to equal 16. And so from our last problem, we said that 2 to the third power is equal to 8. Right? So we want to know 2 to what power is going to equal 16. And intuitively, know that's just 4. Because 2 to the fourth power is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is just going to equal 16. So in this equation, x is going to be equal to 4. Let's do another problem. So in this problem, we have log base 4 equals 64. So I'm going to rewrite the equation. Log base 4, 64. I'm going to set it equal to x because we don't know what it equals. So now I'm going to rewrite this in exponential form, starting with the 4. So I say 4 to the x equals 64. So now we have to determine 4 raised to what power is going to equal 64. That's how this equation reads. And we know 4 squared is 16, right? So if we had 4 times 4 times 4, that would be 64. And this is also going to be equal to 4 cubed, right? So in this example, x would be equal to 3. Let's work another problem. So let's say I have log base 6 equals 216. The first thing I'm going to do is going to rewrite this equation. Say it equals x. Now I'm going to put it in exponential form. So I'm just going to go 6 raised to the x power gives me 216. Let's think about this. We know that 6 times 6, which is 6 squared, gives us 36. So more than likely 6 times 6 times 6, 6 to the third power, would give me 216. And that is the case. So x is going to be equal to 3. Let's work another problem. Let's say we have log base 5, 125. So I'm going to rewrite the equation, log base 5, 125. Say that's equal to x. Now I'm going to do the circle trick. And we have 5 raised to the x power gives me 125. So 5 to what power gives me 125? And we know that 5 times 5 is 5 squared, and that gives me 25. So 5 times 5 times 5, 5 cubed would give me 125. So the answer is going to be x equals 3.